Okay, welcome back everyone to some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Now this has been a long time coming. I have not played in absolutely forever. It's just been a really wild couple of days and I haven't actually had time to be at home and record, so unfortunately I have no idea what I'm doing now. Um, so it looks like we're going for our third rune. I think that the Abyssal rune is pretty easy, and I think the Slime rune is also pretty easy, so should be okay with those. I'm just going to go ahead and recharge this hasting wand early on, and let's get started. So we'll go into the Abyss first. Now, the Abyss is a little bit more tough as a mage than a melee, because your mana is the thing that you need to worry about, not your health. And mages tend to run out a lot more quickly if they are killing things, which is why for the majority of the Abyss run, we're going to be either hiding and resting a lot to make sure we're at full mana, or we'll be avoiding enemies to fight. I mean, I do have the crystal ball, and I did mention that I have that, but at the same time, I feel like, I would still not want to fight stuff if I can avoid doing so. Like that bone dragon, for example, is kind of a pain, so I'm just gonna walk away from it. Like that is the power of having like a little bit of stealth. You can just sometimes walk away from enemies for free, and in places like the Abyss where you don't have to see those enemies again, it's pretty much like killing them like instantly. So it's a useful thing. Gonna use Bolt of Fire where I can, try to hit multiple enemies, but where I can't, I'm not gonna be too stressed out. I'm gonna use the Crystal Ball to make sure I'm topped up on mana. I don't want to drop below half, essentially. Just use Iron Shot here and there to take out the occasional enemy. Alright, let's move this way. I don't really have a direction to go, a set direction that I go in the Abyss. I just kind of go with what I feel like. Okay, that was a shining eye. God damn it. Okay, Starcoast Masses. As you can see, walking away from them is just super strong. Like, I don't know, man. It's just so damn good. Look at that. It's actually been a while since I played Crawl at all, to be honest. Alright, there's something invisible around here. That's a real pain, because I don't want to waste too much mana on that. Alright, cool. Good enough. Gonna go ahead and look into the crystal ball. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's see what this is. Book of Air. We don't really care too much for that. What's another one? Book of Calling. Nah, it's not really that anything. Not much good there. Oh, I really want to go in there now. Ah, whatever. We'll go around. We'll see if we can find a way around it. I mean, there might be a way. This is the Abyss after all. Oh, it doesn't look like it. It looks self-contained. Never mind. I don't really want to get mutated for no reason. We have a decent mutation set already. By decent, I mean like extremely good, because pretty much all of them like give us something very useful. Okay, silence we need to walk away from. We can't actually avoid silence. We can't do anything in silence. We don't have a weapon. We just have our magics. So it's not going to be easy for us to kill something while we're silenced. We're kind of like an ancient lich at this point, except we got all the conjuration spells and none of the summon demoning crap. Alright, all the destruction just takes out that enemy nice and quick. Again, playing fairly conservatively. A, because I haven't played in a while, and B, because I don't want to lose all this mana. See, notice how even with those like enemies, I just kind of walk away. I could kill them all. Yes, I could, but I'd rather just kind of relax and avoid enemies while I can. Alright, this doesn't look like it's an avoidable fight. Either that or I'm going to have to use a teleport for one enemy. That's not really worth it. Go ahead and just smack him with a bolt of fire. Okay, gateway leading out. We don't exactly want to go out. I don't think we want to go in either though. Like deeper into the Abyss. Okay, so we got our stuff drained. Yeah, we don't really have an answer for that. Let's go ahead and read a teleport. It's not really a big deal. We're just kind of wanting to rest somewhere. I mean, it was either that or I pop a magic potion. That's wholly unnecessary. Magic potions are pretty overpowered in this for this character. They're like potions of restart the entire game, or restart the fight, because you basically become as lethal as you were like at full mana, which is pretty overpowered. So this is the B vault. I already know that this is a. I know that this is a vault already, so I don't have to like check or anything. I should really be using the. Damn. See, the problem is here is that I'm using. Okay, I actually should cloth potion magic here. I'm gonna actually use the crystal ball again. I need to shoot that guy. God damn it. Yeah, I'm just like taking it pretty slow to just make sure that I can get some mana back. I don't want to fight stuff. I don't have to. Okay. Just making my Spellforge do most of the spell casting. I want to make it so that my mana is conserved for a big fight. Okay. Taking some pretty heavy hits here. It's not terrible though. Multiplier here. Just simply using the multiplier to good effect. Oh, this was not a good idea by me. Start the fire to just smack him a bit. Alright, let's try to abort and just leave. This is like so much of a pain in the ass, I just don't want to deal with this anymore. Like, in all seriousness. There we go. Like, it's not a hard vault, it's just that, like, kind of stuck. Getting kind of annoying. There we go. Just walk away. Alright, so that's a bone dragon behind us. We don't want to fight that. And yeah, don't be misled. I'm pretty sure that like even though I teleported away and it showed that the B vault was like up to the top left, it wasn't. It's just Abyss Generation. It's kind of weird. So I didn't teleport right next to my right next to the Abyss vault. It's just looks like I did. Alright, yeah, I really should be using that at such low mana. I'm still like kind of like a little bit like not used to using this crystal ball, just because like I haven't used it in a while. Like it's pretty unnecessary, for like a normal game. It only like really comes in handy when you need to be having like 90 to 100 mana to kill stuff, which is really not necessary at all. So yeah, I try to avoid using it when I can. Alright, so we have plenty of places to look for our Firestorm. We have Abyss, sorry, we have Crypt, we have Elf, and we have Slime. So we're going to do Slime now, and then we'll do Elf, and then Crypt. The chances of us finding Firestorm in any one place is not that, it's not straightforward, but, well, here's hoping. Firestorm. Nothing yet. What are our rings? Poison resistance, protection. Okay, that's decent. I think for this scenario here, we'll actually put on the resistance to cold for slime, because azure jellies are a thing. Azure jellies, azure jellies, whatever you want to call them. The blue ones. Fun fact, if you look closely at the tile, there's a little ice cube in there. That's the fun fact of the day, I guess. Alright, we're gonna get trolled here. But thankfully we didn't get mutated. Okay. Like, why is it that it's giving us this many shining eyes? Son of a bitch. I'm gonna blink here. Oh my god. I hate this so much. Yeah, there's a little like ice cube in there. I kinda like it. It's kinda cool. It's a cool touch. Oops. Probably didn't need to auto explore there. I can just dive down these floors. I like to dive down slime until the second last level so I can clear that one. Slime has been reworked a little bit. Oh, not reworked, but just shortened. Since 0.19. and now it provides you with. Well, I probably should back up here. Also, I should use the conjuration stuff, deal more damage with our non-fire spells compared to just our fire spells. But yeah, slime has actually been shortened in 0.19. I don't know if it's exactly just 0.19, but it was pretty recently, I guess. Along with lair, it got shortened. When lair got shortened from 8 to 6 floors, slime got shortened to 5 from 6 as well, I believe. So let me go and check. Yeah, so it's only 5 floors. Whoa, that was cool, dude. Press this to perform an action. Select a layer. I've literally never seen this before. I've actually never seen that before. I think that might be a new trunk feature because I've used every button in the keyboard at some point. So I can check the monster, the player, the items, the clouds. Oh, that is insane. I don't even know what to. What? Health. That's pretty cool. I mean, it looks new. I mean, I think it is new. I don't know how I stumbled on it, but it looks really recent, so that's cool. This is Trunk, by the way. I'm playing on online mode, Trunk, just because like it adds a little bit of interesting stuff like that, and I get to test out balance stuff on the fly. Does let me give my impressions a little bit more easily, because I don't have to go out of my way to play it. Also, I feel like the game is like pretty consistently, like, it's fairly consistent regardless of what changes are made. Some things are like terrible, but other things, like some things like pre-nerf, pre-removal, quote unquote, or kind of removal of Iron Giants, you know, like those things were terrible in Trump. Oh god, there's a lot of enemies that were like just really, son of a bitch. I'm gonna blink here. Like, what do I even, what? Okay, wow, that was a really lucky blink. Okay, like what? What? Okay, I brought my summons, I guess. Like, I have summons, but they're all battle summons. Attack that one. Come on. Oh, you. Damn it, Spellforged. Be useful for once. You scumbag. Alright, whatever. As you can see, Bolt of Fire is like pretty much carrying us through the whole game. We really don't need to do anything other than Bolt of Fire stuff. Which is why I said again, something I'm working on as a mage player is just winning the game with less spells. Like this is too many still. I think that I could probably get rid of Iron Shot, Mystic Blast at some point. I don't know. I could get rid of some stuff. Should we start training like not spellcasting? Nah, we'll keep training it. I don't know why this Spellforged is so damn useless though. Is it because I haven't like removed Magic Dart and stuff? That might be it. Like you tend to want to. Okay, this is. There we go. I was gonna say there's an asshole upstairs, shining eye. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and just firebolt the crap out of this place. So this is slime 4, so instead of diving this floor, I will just clear it, because I want to have access to all the upstairs and downstairs. Worst thing in the world is pulling something into an unknown staircase and then being surrounded by even more enemies than you started. Absolute worst feeling. And golden eyes, those are pretty scary. Alright, so we're on the final floor for slime. You guys might have already seen this one in the Hill of Berserker one. If you haven't, check out the rest of the journey so far, because it's been quite a ride. Alright. Gonna just haste up right here, get our servitor, and just blast. Like, there's no real reason to overthink this, just keep hitting with Bolt of Fire, and things work out eventually. There we go. So these enemies are like a lot worse for this character. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some help here without Spellforged. I'm gonna fight a mostly ranged battle because I know I can escape at ease. I'm just gonna blow some of my mana to like by killing these guys. Here we go. Oh no, I can't hit him. That's good. Can you do something for once, you stupid servitor? Alright, well, we managed to take out a whole bunch of them. That's good. Now that the walls disappear instead of becoming translucent against the royal jelly after you kill him, it's a little bit scary to fight them because you end up in this like super open space with like 100 enemies near you. So the better choice is always to like pretty much run away when you have the opportunity to. Like just use the remainder of your haste, because you should never really take the whole haste to kill an enemy with like really any character that wants to do slime. You should mostly kill the royal jelly in like 10-20 turns. If god damn it, we just got mutated to shit like so badly, even though we did like really well in like controlling the fucking space. Like we kill it as soon as it comes into screen, it still fucking mutates us 4 times. Like this is so stupid. God, mutators are just really dumb. People like just counterplay them. It's not really. You will get mutated. It doesn't matter what you try, how you try to do it. You will get mutated eventually. Simply because it's too hard to fucking avoid. Like they don't, you can't like avoid it, resist it. There's no resist mutation anymore. Like I'm not salty about the removal of resist mutation. I'm salty about the fact that like these guys just mutate you with no counterplay. Like me doing good in like keeping them at full screen doesn't mean anything at all. They can still mutate you. Like even if you kill them in 1 turn, they can still just mutate you the second they come into view. And you're like, okay. Like these are a really bad set of mutations that I don't want, but I'm so pissed because I have robust MR clarity, like in return. Like god damn it. And these aren't like normally bad ones. These are not like just regularly bad ones. These are actually like terrible mutations. Look at the dragon. Dragon Skull. Nah. Skull of Amnesia is pretty good. Let's get rid of Magic Dart. Enchant Armor. We'll put it on the Boots of Running. Book of Dreams. Got Shadow Creatures. That's alright, I guess. As a defensive tool. Can use it to just summon a whole bunch of mobs at once. Gives me a bit of protection, I guess. I don't know. God, that sucks. What's this? Cloud Beguiling? No. So far, no scrolls that we want. Ice, that's terrible. Staff of Death, that's terrible. Arlek, See Invis, that's not bad. That's just a bunch of like good resistances. Good like intrinsic properties. It's not bad. That's just a whole bunch of golden eyes. This could become a bit of a pain, but we got rid of it. Nice. So the good thing is we can actually use our evocables now to take care of a lot of enemies that when we're out of mana, which is nice. Is that really all we got? Damn, that sucks. Let's go into Elf now. Now, like I said, you should not be going into Elf if you want to stay alive. I'm making, like, I say this a lot. I say it a lot, and people still go in there. Like, I don't know why, but you should not be going into Elf if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not willing to lose the character, because Elf is the great equalizer. It will kill pretty much any character without really any caring at all about like how strong or weak they are. Torment, fast things, everything is just things aren't going to be fun for you if you go into Elf. The loot at the end tends to draw in a lot of new players. They think they don't have what they need to win. It's just like pretty much the antithesis of like good new player form, because like it gives you this loot for all this danger, but 90% of the time you already have enough loot to win. You just don't realize it, and then you kill yourself in the Elf, and then you're like, oh well, my character sucked, and then it's kind of like, no, your character didn't suck. It's your fault for going into Elf. There's an arcane wizard, Wizlab here. Ooh, Moonbase. So this has the blue troll leather armor, which is extremely helpful for this character because it's got MP regen. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. Hopefully we can get something good here. I think Gamfunk was the one who made this vault. I'm not sure though. I think he remember. I vaguely remember him telling me, but you know, per the usual, I have a terrible memory. So yeah. Cool fact: you can actually bounce bolts off these crystal rocks. It's pretty much the only surface that you can really bounce off at long range, non-lightning bolt style. Obviously, lightning bolt can bounce off pretty much anything except metal walls, but oh, what is going on right now? A little bit of lag. That's alright. Son of a bitch! If this guy gets me, oh, he broke through the wall. You, don't mutate me. Don't mutate me. Okay, there we go. Bolt of fire here. Whatever. Alright, this is gonna give me casting, isn't it? Oh, large bone plates. +4 shield. Thank you. Pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and explore the rest of this area first before I go into that teleporter. Just because it's easier, and I feel like it's a little bit safer. I always like to fully explore areas. What do we want to get rid of? It's a lot of stuff. Inventory. Let's eat the 2 pizzas, I guess, for now. I guess we'll enchant the shield of reflection. A lot of mutators this game. We picked up a ton of bad mutes. I mean, the regen is not terrible for this character, I guess. Like, it's okay. It's just, I really wish that it wasn't so bad. Oh my god. So there, my mana. I was using the crystal ball again. It worked at 19 mana and then it failed. That's why I say, like, crystal ball is kind of scary. You have to be really ready to kind of like avoid dying at the drop of a hat. Like, you need to be aware that using it is like really strong for like recovering your mana, letting you stay in fights for ages. But at the same time, it's like, gotta be careful of like the side effects. I'm just gonna Orb of Destruction this. Like, that troll was actually getting in the way. I was getting kind of annoyed at it. So I was like, okay, you can die then. That's fine. Alright, gonna go ahead and try to. There we go. So there you see I recovered like from 14 to like 30 mana. Just lets me make sure that I have like an absolute buttload of mana. Very useful for when you're like just walking around and kiting like 10 speed monsters, because you can like kind of just regen enough to get like a little bit of mana and then just smash it out all at once. So like I said, it might be wholly unnecessary. I think it is kind of unnecessary, but yeah, whatever. I don't know why there's an auto exclusion here. Oh, there's a. Okay, it's just a random thing. Damn it! Please don't. I don't know why there's an auto exclude there, but okay. Let's go check out the moon base. Son of a bitch. Please don't. Okay. Let's go ahead and disintegrate. Oh. Oh. Okay. Apparently that can't be broken into, even though it looks like a rock wall. Alright. Moon trolls over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and clear around here. Spatial Earth, teleport, Shroud Equilibria. Nah, we don't need that. Shadow's finally off 100%. It's just kind of like a side goal at this point, but it's still cool. Alright, there's the Moon Troll leather armor. So this armor is pretty good because it gives us Spirit Regen ++ and MP +5. I think it also gives you mana regen. I'm not sure though. It gives you double regen though, so I don't think, maybe it doesn't give you mana regen, but either way, it's still a good armor. I mean, it's Spirit, which is kind of scary if you get hit, but really doesn't matter because, you know, we're pretty strong already. Wow, how come we... Does this have less encumbrance? It's only 4 compared to 5. Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't matter though. So this is 23-24, this is 24-25, so this is like slightly better. I mean, mostly because we didn't pick up the actual... Sorry, let me think. Mostly because we didn't enchant that weapon, but you know, we can pretend. One of enslavement. Damn, really? No Firestorm, man? Crap, dude. Okay. Well, we're running kind of low on Firestorms. Hehehe. I think we'll just finish Elf, and then we'll call it a day. We'll do Crypt next game, and then we'll decide how to go from there. I mean, this. I think this is a good weapon. I'm pretty sure this is a good weapon. Like, good armor. The troll leather armor. I'm like 90% sure this is decent. I don't know if Spirit's gonna actively kill me or not, because it might just hit and then like screw me over completely. But at the same time, it's a good weapon. It's good armor. I don't think it gives mana regen. Now that I think about it, it doesn't say it on the box. So like, I don't know why it would come with that random intrinsic. But I always felt like it gave me extra mana. But I think I might just be confusing that with the fact that it gives you double regen, which has been now like put in there, I guess. I don't know. I'll look it up later. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong here. It just gives you regen, not mana regen. But either way, it's kind of cool to have that extra regen, and also it's good to have like troll leather armor anyway. Like it's pretty good. Also gives us 5 MP, which is kind of nice as well. I mean, it doesn't give us resistances, but we don't really need resistances that much on this character. It's mostly just like survive long enough to kill something, and that's about it. Really, you don't have to do that much. Just gonna hit this guy with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I really don't know what the what this character wants to do. It doesn't look like he wants to be extended. Like he can be extended. I don't think it's too hard to be extended, especially on this character. But I don't know. I kind of want to show off the power, I guess. Okay, let's drop this dragon scales. +2 break. Whatever. It looks better. That's my only like qualifying factor for it. It looks better. The enchanted one compared to the normal looking one, even though they're exactly the same. Boots are unnecessary. What's our cloak? Just +2. I guess we'll pick that up. Just to see. +2 cloak again. That's fine. Boots, we already have the best ones, so there's no need. Robes, we could go for robes. I don't know if Archmage robes, which increase the spell power of all your spells, similar to like basically a conjuration staff, is worthwhile on this character to like run. I don't think so. I do prefer to have like slightly better stats, but at the same time, like realistically, you're not trying to defend yourself much as a mage. It's more just like trying to kill as quickly as you can. +1 gloves of dexterity might actually be better than I don't want to drop this one to best. I want to drop the other one. There we go. 24, 25, 23, 26. So this is this will be better eventually, and I guess I'll just use it for now. Like, because it will give us 1 evade, and you can also enchant it +2 to give us 1 extra AC, and we'll be nice and solid. And we got like pretty unlucky with the Vehement RNG this game. It's like, it's kind of sad. Yeah, I don't know. Things have been pretty hectic lately, so returning to like the original point of the introduction, I guess, because as we all know, there is no such thing as linear storytelling in Demise's videos. It's just kind of it's pretty like non-linear. Things just kind of come out when they come out. But yeah, it's like this whole like week, I guess, has been a little bit of like Demise practices being a real functioning human being. It's a bit weird. Like I was invited to things and I went to things and I did things. It was pretty weird. I don't know. I don't know how to think about it. Been enjoying a bunch of stuff, like just hanging out with people. I guess it's kind of cool. Yeah. One thing that was pretty interesting that I haven't really talked about because, like I said, been away for a couple of days, but I started doing it in between recordings. Oh, there's a Styrian. You gonna do anything, dude? You just gonna die? Okay, cool. Thank you. That demon blade is pretty good. I mean, I just kind of like want a demon weapon just for the late game, so this could be good. Do we really need poison resistance? I don't know. I feel like we don't, but yeah, whatever, we'll keep it. Kind of like at this point, I just want to have everything. It's a bad habit, I guess. Maybe there's too much stuff somewhere. I don't know. Let's get rid of disintegration. We'll pick it up. Like I hate being at 52 slots. It's so annoying. We'll get evocations to 20, I think, and then we'll stop it there. Maybe 21. I'll have to look out how it works. I'll ask C about it. I think he knows it. Oh no, he doesn't really play casters with that, I think. I wonder if I'd have to ask. Anyway, either way, we'll try to train stuff. A lot of people like always ask me why I don't go in Hall of Blades. I'll show you why, I guess. Well, I'm gonna explain why while I'm doing it, but the main reason is because like these weapons are like faster than you. They sometimes come with distortion brands, and this tends to be a very compact area, which gives you like pretty decent chance of just getting wrecked by something. And they also tend to be like kind of resistant to elements, so like I don't really enjoy doing it. It's like they're immune to stuff and they're very resistant to fire and cold, so you have to hit them with something like pretty much just base weapon or some non-resistible spell like Iron Shot in order to take them out. They're always faster than you, and if they come with a bad brand, you just get wrecked sometimes. It's just like it's not worth it, like 99% of the time. Sometimes if you're like looking for something, I guess you can go in, but it's just I wouldn't bother. Like I just would prefer not to go in there at all. But I guess for the sake of completeness, I'll do it. Like I said, this is going to be a more complete run than most of the other runs I've ever done. I might even do a Zig. Or at least I probably will do a Zig, but I don't know if I'll finish it. Depends on how I feel at the time. Anyway, yeah, so returning back to what I was talking about before I rudely interrupted myself. I think that, yeah, I've been doing this, like, infused water crap. Like, so what infused water is like, it's water with something in it. You leave it in the fridge for, like, a couple hours, and you just... It tastes slightly better than regular water. Wow, like, it's pretty insane. I know, crazy concept. You just put things in water and it kind of tastes good sometimes. Yeah, but essentially that's what I've been doing. I've been kind of experimenting because, you know, I got time. Just kind of dicking around, having a bit of fun with it. So I put in a whole lemon into like water, into like not a flask, but like a container of water, and I left it overnight. So I drank it in the first couple of hours, and I had like a couple of sips, and it was pretty good. Tasted alright. Kind of like a little sweeter than you would expect, given that I put like an entire lemon in there. What's this? Bolton magma coal. No, it's not useful. Bit more bitter than sorry, sweet than you'd expect, given that you put a lemon in the water. But once I left it overnight and I tried to drink it again, it became like extremely bitter. So I was like, I can't drink this, and I had to chuck it away. So that was kind of sad. And then I tried it with watermelon, and watermelon was okay. Like when you first put it in, and even if you leave it for like an hour or so, it just doesn't taste like much because watermelon's like pretty watery, I guess. Like it doesn't have like an incredibly like strong taste watermelon. Like it's mostly just kind of sweet-ish, right? Like obviously there are some watermelons that are like super sweet, but yeah, like when I put this one was like not an incredibly great watermelon, so when I put it in, it was just like, it's alright. But after I left it for a day and a half, it became pretty good. So that was my second experiment. My third one, which is what I've done just today, is just chucking in. I think I put in 3 strawberries into it, just into a flask of water, and then I put it in the fridge. And it turns out that that one's the best one of all so far. Mine have just been really good strawberries, but the smell was great. The taste was like a lot weaker than you'd expect, but like that's fine. Like, well, I say than you'd expect, but it's bloody water in a fruit. Like you're not gonna get incredibly like great flavor from it. It's mostly just to make you drink a little bit more water. I feel like even though I have drunk enough, it is summer, so you know, it's good to have a little bit more water than you normally would, because Australian summer is very hot. I mean, it's obvious that it's hot, but like quite hot. Can go up to the 40s, 40 degrees Celsius, pretty easily. I think in one New Year's we had like a 45er, which is pretty insane. So here I'm going to be abusing the shit out of my long range and also my what do you call it? My long range and my mana regeneration. So as you can see here, I'm just bolt of firing and then using my what do you call it? My crystal ball of energy to regenerate all the mana that I'm losing. Okay, that's a Titsimol. That's kind of scary. I really don't know which one is summoning the Titsimol, so I'm trying to like kind of blast away. Okay, this is just like too scary for me. There's too many enemies, and there's like Titsimol. Like I don't want to fight that thing. That thing's actually gonna kill me. But as you can see there, I could stay there for a lot longer than you'd think because I can just pick them off at range and also just regenerate the mana infinitely. So I can just kind of stand there and just blast them as they come through. It's a pretty useful tactic, but it's not amazing. Like it does risk me running out of mana. But that's why I have all these teleports, right? Like right here, I'm out of mana, so I'm just gonna start running. I'm actually gonna teleport away. Abuse the scrolls of teleport. Oh, fuck my life. I hate that prompt so much. I actually hate that prompt. If anyone knows a way to get rid of that shit with init files, I will I'll mention you in the video. Please tell me, because for God's sake, I hate it so much. Like, it cost me a world record already, and just then it almost got me killed as well, because I had no mana. Like, fuck. I hate it so much. Like, I don't care if it's slower, just do it. You know what I mean? Like, just do it. It's only like 1.5 turns, I don't care. It's not gonna make a difference 99% of the time. Like, God, don't prompt me for that crap. It's garbage. Anyway. Sorry, I'm getting a bit mad, getting a bit triggered. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch there's like a video on the channel called Go Watch This. It's like a speed run. But it's essentially me dying to a clerical error. And it's like the most annoying thing I've ever had. I hate it. Spiked block though. I wonder if that's good. Gourmand. That's not what I wanted, but it's what I got, I guess. In +6. Wow, it's a pretty good ring. I mean, not amazing, but it'll do. Probably not as good as all the other ones though. I don't know why my voice just like kind of went weird. Anyway, just gonna go ahead and just smack stuff. Trusted longsword. Nah. Looking for a stuff energy. There we go. Brilliant. So I can now use my stuff of energy to switch between weapons. Sorry, I can use it as my secondary weapon, other than the conjuration stuff, so that I can regenerate mana even at 0. Because how the energy stuff works is you press V and it works kind of like Sif Moon's old channel, except it's not as quick. The reason why I think it's good is because I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit abusable. You can use it at 0 mana, so it's pretty helpful. God, there's just so many things in our inventory. I don't even know what there is that's so important. I mean, Berserk Rage, I guess we don't ever need, like in any situation. Control Blink's pretty nice, but it's stopped every so often. Delayed Fireball might actually be useful. I don't know. God, we did not get our friggin' thing. No. I'm not a fan of Gales though. That's pretty good. I mean, we keep picking up some more crap, right? Like, it's just not necessary at all, but I kind of want it. You know what I mean? I just want it, guys. Don't judge, please. God damn. It's just... I could pick up Control of Link, but, like, it's just... feels like it's a lot of an investment for not really too much. Alright, so we still didn't get Firestorm. Crypt is, like, the last place we're gonna go to get Firestorm. Or we could enter a Zig, and I think I will probably do that at some point. Just because it's pretty straightforward to do. At least for the first couple of floors. If I get Firestorm on the first couple of floors, I'll just be able to continue to the Zig and finish it off. Yeah, anyway. For now, I'm going to have to go, so... It's been about 40 minutes anyway, so yeah. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.